Good morning and welcome to Bettering Yourself segment of Dr. Lamba's Awakening Call. Who in the world doesn't like to be likable? As social animals, we have seen that over the ages, likability has got a reputation for being uncool and old school. The perception has changed, but despite being considered uncool, despite being considered out of fashion, despite the emphasis on being rude and standoffish, this tragically, or rather I'll say humanly, a hidden trait that everybody wants to be liked. And being likable is extremely important in your life, in your office, in your business, and in your social life. Because opportunities arise from other people. And if you're not likable and the people don't like you, then the opportunities would just slip by. Likewise, often starts with initial impressions, wherein people decide if they are worth spending their time and energy or not. And within a few minutes, one decides consciously or unconsciously whether to like you or not like you. The first impression they say is the last impression. And it's the first 10 seconds, just 10 seconds, that make your brain realize whether to keep the other person at an arm's length or whether to embrace him. And this is not only for you, it's for everybody. So the others also think whether you are supposed to be liked or not. So how to make people like you? The most important thing is simple: be honest, be authentic. Hypocrites, double faced people, people who have a reputation not for being open, honest, transparent, are not liked. They are considered to be undependable. So the first thing is open your body and your attitude. The attitudinal change is a must. And we have been hearing all the time that the body language speaks volumes and can affect the ability and the quality of personal interactions. Open body languages are always expressive of the heart. So having a positive approach and leading with your heart is crucial. Not the head, but the heart. And heart means be more human, be empathic, be considerate. Don't the worst thing is I have seen the body language of people cross their arms. This is the worst thing. It's a defensive posture. Don't cover your heart with the hands or arms. Aim at directly the person you are meeting. So open your mind, open your body, open your attitude. The moment you cross your legs, you are saying to the other person, keep at an arm's length, don't come near me. I'm untouchable. Or I'm a Brahmin and you are untouchable. Both things are repulsive. So that's the first thing. And I can tell you, if you adopt these 5 principles and make them your second nature, there's no reason why people should not like you. So that's the first. The second, of course, is be the one to initiate eye contact. Your eyes tell a lot about you. You cannot hide your inner feelings. If you could control the eyes, you could control the whole thing, but you can't. And when you establish the eye contact, the frank, open gaze, rather than shifty eyes looking right, there's down, up. All these are signs of A, you are trying to hide something, you are not being honest. And as I told you in the beginning, honesty is the most preferred virtue. If you are not honest, people are not going to believe you. And if they don't believe you, why should they like you? You always like something you cherish. You always like something that you will not like to forget. But if you are liked, people will believe you. But then they like you if you're authentic and if they can see in your eyes that you mean business. Third, don't forget to smile. As a matter of fact, smile, you should be the first one to smile. What does smile show? Smile shows that you're sincere, that you're authentic, that you're honest. Now, one thing, most of the people don't know how to smile. 99% people don't know how to smile. They smile with their lips or they laugh like a horse. And that's the worst thing, laughing, guffawing. That's okay in a company where you know somebody, you have been there, but not the first instant that you start laughing. No, but smile. The best thing I saw once was a lady, she was at a counter in Walmart, and the way she was smiling, and I said, look here, I have seen people smile, but you are one of the rare species whom I have seen smile with the eyes. People smile with their lips. People smile with their face. Smile with eyes. So, eyes are the most important. Eye contact and eye smile. And if you can smile with the eyes, you will tell the other person, hey, this is a person whom I should like to interact with. I'm telling you, this girl impressed me so much that I have not forgotten until today. And it happened about 30 years back. I've seen people smile after that, but she was the first one at that level. Smiling with eyes shows A, that you are absolutely frank. Children do it. Infants smile with their eyes. Have you seen the brightness in their eyes? And that brightness is like sunshine. It's a ray of sun coming out of the dark clouds. And when you are like the light emanating from the dark clouds, how is it possible that the people, the recipients of that smile will not like you? They'll have to like you, they'll have to love you. There was a survey conducted by Kelton Global on behalf of the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentists. And in the survey, it was found that 48% of the adults think the smile is the most memorable feature when they meet someone for the first time. 48% believe that the first thing that impresses you is a smile, and then the gaze and the saying hi. So smiling gives people impression that you are trustworthy. Of course, Shakespeare said one may smile and yet be a villain. Quite possible. But the word is may, not always. But if you are sullen, if you are morose, if you are withdrawn, if you have a sour face, then of course people say, okay, even if you are trustworthy, they'll think, well, he is woebegone, he is depressed, he'll make me depressed. Then the fourth thing, start things with a simple hello. And the way you say hello, it should come from the belly. Hi, hello. Most people I have seen feel very shy and awkward. And it comes as a relief when somebody breaks the ice with a friendly greeting like hi, hey, hello. And then shake their hand. When you shake the hand, the grip should be firm but not bone breaking. Look in the eyes. The arm should be at 45-degree angle from the side of your body. And then handshake should not be more than 4 to 5 seconds. Clasp it, press it, release it. So, unless you're auditioning for something, then you should never initiate handshaking. In an interview, don't initiate with the handshaking. And there are simple principles of handshaking. The first is, let the person at the higher level initiate the hand. If you don't know a person, fine, you can extend your hand. But if you are meeting your boss for the first time, if you are meeting a girlfriend for the first time, if you are meeting your teacher, don't extend your hand. That's insult. Because if he doesn't want to shake it, then you are insulted. And it creates a bad feeling. But then if you are meeting a stranger for the first time, absolutely extend your hand and shake it. And notwithstanding what COVID restrictions are. So try to say their names. Now, names are a huge part of our identity. And it feels great when people use them. I was CEO of a watch unit in Himachal, Purival watches. I had 750 workers, 27 managerial staff, and I knew the name of each one of them, their children, what they were doing, in which class they were studying. And some people would meet me and I'll say, well, how is Titu doing? How is Kamla behaving? That gives a boost to them. So if you know the name of a person, name it. Say, hi, so and so. You are recognizing the identity of the person. And that recognition is great. You feel great when people, don't you feel great when somebody addresses you by the name? And then, even the name you have got to be clear. If you're a stranger, you start with Mr. So and so. And one thing worse I've seen nowadays, people don't know how to use the titles. For example, some people met me and said, Dr. Bikram. And I told them, no, it's not Dr. Bikram, it's Dr. Lamba. The title has to go with a surname, not with a first name. So these basics we have got to learn. As I never use the first name, the person whom you don't know. Here in Canada, everybody calls by the first name. And really speaking, I don't permit people to call me first name. I tell them, have we shared a swimming pool together in my home? No. And I don't like normally the politicians, but one politician, Justin Trudeau, said one thing very correct. He said, I don't want people to use my first name unless they have seen my tattoos. That means unless they are very intimate. Good friends? Yes. Yes, you can use the first name if you are senior, if you are a colleague. But if you are not, don't use the first name. Say Mr. and so. That gives importance to the other person. And when you give importance to somebody else, they will recognize you and they'll like you. So, next thing, the fifth one, lean in. Now, what do you lean in? You don't have to tilt forward so much that you lose your balance and topple over. No. Lean over to convey interest in what the other person is saying and what they're all about. If you're sitting like this, arrogantly, then they'll say, well, look at this, what? You listen, yes. When you lean in, you are establishing a bridge. You are trying to listen and absorb what the others are saying. This sense of absorption is transmitted in vibration, eyes, tone, words, and all these things combine. So, you don't have to, you see, as I said, the first impression, last impression, and all the impression is done in 10 to 15 seconds. So you don't have a very long time to make a great impression. You have just a few seconds. But you can be open, make eye contact, smile, lean in, say hello. And that doesn't take more than 20 seconds, all of that. It's all simultaneous. And that gives you an edge on the others. The moment you lean in, smiling, establishing eye contact, listening, saying hi, and then listening to what the person says. Even hi. The moment you say, just an example, you meet somebody at a party, you say, hi, hi, well, I'm so and so, And yes, I see your name is. What a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is heightened when I'm meeting you on such a lovely evening. Wow, you have established a connection. So, adopt this five pronged approach, and believe me, people will start liking you. And you will enjoy the feeling of being liked. Cherish it. And who knows what gains might come from the new people whom we have impressed and who start liking you. You never can tell. Thank you.